It's a sore spot right now. It's an inconsistent one, though. And as we've talked about the girls too with practice, we practice and preach we're an aggressive serving team. And with that comes errors, unfortunately. I don't know that our misses as of late are classified as aggressive. It's a skill we need a lot of work on. We came off a rough weekend with it, addressed it in practice yesterday, and it, as they say, reared its ugly head again tonight. So we'll continue to work on it.
How do you feel this team has responded since the first adversity of the season being a two-match losing streak to start that last tournament you were
Well, they know they're beatable. It rattled the cage a little bit. So yesterday's practice was one of our better ones of the year, and that was what we expected from them too. The response that we had on Saturday, following up those two losses on Friday up in Rochester, that's the response we expect. And they're human. They're going to have good days and bad. We had a bad day Friday. The upside to this group is they came back and understood Friday's inconsistencies and played very well Saturday. Won two matches in a row. And then you get a win tonight. It's a conference win. It's an important one, but there's still some things, and we're still tweaking lineups too. And sometimes that takes kids out of system a little bit, and it'll get better.
in? Not that you ever want to lose a match as a coach, but kind of touching on what you just commented on, is it almost good in a way, quasi good in a way, to learn that you're beatable during the regular season as opposed to maybe running the table and then you go and find that out during the postseason?
Nothing bad's going to come from it. It happens early enough. We sat down and we as a coaching staff sat down and talked about Friday up in Rochester, talked about the things that didn't go well for us. We talked for a long time, and there were a lot of things. And the upside to that is, you learn your weaknesses early, address them with the group early. And we've got a big week coming up next week as well, too. We've got 6 matches in 5 days we have to play, and against some Division I and Division II teams at a tournament down in Harper. But I think those losses Friday, and I think the responses to them, not just from the athletes, but our staff as well. It's just good stuff for us to know early. We'll take it.
What are you hoping to see out of this group during that previously mentioned 6-match road trip?
The quality of opponent with that stretch, too, all 6 are having a great start to their season. We'll get Joliet, who at this point I believe is undefeated in conference. We got to head down to Harper, who we know is going to do nothing but improve throughout the first half of the season here. And then again, Harper hosting that tournament. Those are all D1 and D2 schools that'll be down there too. We'd love to settle into a lineup. We'd love to finish these job interviews, so to speak, with these girls in these different positions. I think for the girls' sake, I think they're ready to settle into something as well. Just we haven't quite hit it. I would love to, by the end of next week, know exactly where we're at and what we should be doing.
But the depth, as we mentioned, preseason is still there in your eyes?
Oh, yeah, without question. And the practice yesterday, again, just a very subtle reminder that, hey, coach, if they're not ready to do it, I'm in.